Hey, welcome back. You are live with the crew. We are going to talk about one of my top 10 coins, XRP. I have a list here of 10 things or 10 reasons why I would suggest somebody to own this if you are to own cryptocurrencies. It's a little tricky trying to figure out which ones to buy and why to buy them. So it's one of the ones that I would say if you got in now or in the past year, you're in a really good place. So I think it's a video that many XRP people are going to know a lot of these things, but I have a little tip for you at the end. So stay tuned, because at the very end I have a trader's perspective on what could possibly be in the XRP group that we're in. Maybe new thought, but it comes from a trading perspective in which I have many years of Forex trading experience behind me. Those of you who are XRP YouTube followers who are new to our channel. Okay, 10 things. And let me go back to why I am making this video. Number one, I like the project. I'm not big on global banking and the rest of it, and I don't think that's where these people are headed with this product. Okay, but it's going to change. All banking will change. It needs an avenue, okay? That's what XRP is. Like in our last XRP video, and those of you who haven't seen that, look that up. It's about railroad tracks. What are you going to build it on? You need a massive platform in which to build a new crypto banking system upon. I believe XRP is either going to be part of that or it's going to be a significant part of that. Either one. Okay, so 10 things and a little bonus at the end. Okay, the number one reason that I would say that everybody should, by the way, I'm not a trader anymore. Trading was, I traded Forex for a very long time. What I believe you should be doing is hodling. I'm a huge hodler now, and I'm also a dollar cost average guy. Dollar cost average is the best thing you can do. 50 bucks a paycheck. And if you're new to this channel, we promote that in almost every video. Over the long term, it really is successful. Okay, number one, the SEC settles in Ripple's favor. Clearly, that's going to be huge. The person that asked me just recently, they know who they are, Danny at the hardware store. Hey, Danny. He asked me, which crypto would you buy right now other than Bitcoin if you wanted to triple your money? I'm going to say, if the SEC settles, Ripple's going to go from today's recording, it's about 80 cents to over all-time highs, which is over $3, right? I think it's $3.50 or $3.70, whatever it was. Okay, so number one, SEC settles. Huge, right? Number two, it's a top 10 coin. Top 10 coins mean what? They mean liquidity. If you don't know what liquidity means, that means that when everybody's trying to get out, you can still get out of the big cap coins, okay? You have more time to react, wow, it's gone up, 3 times. I want to cash out and buy that boat I've been looking at forever. Ron, you know who you are. And I'm going to cash out. Well, if everybody's cashing out because it tripled overnight, liquidity is your friend at that point. Some of these anything beyond number 50 or 100 on the list, you're not going to be liquid. Coinbase isn't going to let you out of that, or you're not going to be able to, exchange out in any of the other exchanges, whichever one you're using, Sushi Swap or whatever. Okay. All right. Number 3, currently the SWIFT money system is dated. We all know that. It's being used in different ways. It's almost like a military weapon. I don't want to get too deep into that because there's a lot of people really being affected and hurt by this, and it's really not. It's not fair to them, and it's not fair to anybody that gets affected by it because of what their president or their country or their military is doing. So people are going to see through the SWIFT system, I think, eventually, and they're going to want something to run their CBDCs on, and that's where Ripple and XRP come in, is that CBDC. That's a very controversial. That's another different thing. I don't want to confuse the new people to crypto on what those are, but we'll do more videos in the future on that. Okay. The other big thing is number 5, I believe this is, the network. It has over 500 employees full-time, doing everything they can to create better code, to create a better system, the best software, the best network in which they can create with XRP and Ripple Labs. They are doing it. They're making it happen. Even though in the United States, it's all locked up in this SEC, as we all know. Everywhere else in the world, it's been approved and it's ready to go, and it's already been declared. I believe it's 29 countries. It's already been decided. It's not a stock, okay? It's just not an equity, and it's already been ruled upon. So I keep going. Americans can't buy it currently. Well, you can. There are YouTube videos out there. We haven't made one about how to make it, but there are videos out there that you can look into, and it's out there. It's kind of crazy to me that Americans can't buy this coin. It's out of Silicon Valley. It's got 500 employees. It's got a parent company, and the SEC has just locked everything up. And I don't know why it takes over a year to go through this case. It just seems a bit extreme to me, but litigation in this country seems to go that way, right? I mean, I don't know why Veritasium was only like a month, and they settled out of court. But anyway, leading to my next point. It's in a descending wedge. Now, this is a bit of a trading term, and a lot of you may or may not understand a descending wedge. As you can imagine, the wedge is declining. The last time XRP had a declining wedge, anything close to this, it busted out of that wedge. Let me backtrack. Descending wedges, 75 to 80% of the time, always break to the upside. It's being pushed into a tighter and tighter and tighter cone, descending. When it breaks out of that, it has momentum that it's been stored up, and it breaks through and it goes crazy. The last time, which was about a year and a half ago now, less than a year ago now, it broke out of a descending wedge, and that wedge breakout, it went from 20 cents to $1.80. As you can imagine, that's just a little bit more than 3 times your money. It actually is, what is 20, it's 9 times your money, right? Yeah, 20 cents to $1.80. The last time it was in this identical formation in a trading strategy style that I'm looking at on a screen, last time it broke out 9 times your money. Okay, so combine that breakout with positive news from the SEC. It's crazy. There's no other coin on the market that's being suppressed like this. It's being pushed down tighter and smaller and tighter and tighter and tighter. And when it breaks out, it's going to be ballistic. I really believe that to be true. And I've heard estimates all the way up to $8. I'd be shocked if it stopped below 10. It's already been to 350. I mean, breakouts with positive news like that, yeah, it's going to be huge, guys, and I really believe it when it does break out. Okay, now my little piece at the end here that I was going to share with you guys, I'm going to go into a little bit of depth on this. Number one, let's say the SEC rules against Ripple, okay? And you say, okay, oh, geez, That's terrible news. What are you talking about, Allan? No. This would constitute, in my opinion, the perfect opportunity for you XRP holders out there. Now hear me out on this. You need to keep your ear to the grindstone on all these videos about XRP and about all the news every day about what's coming out. Because when the negative news hits, the media is going to tell all the people of the world, sell, 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 get rid of it. Oh my God, they're getting fined. They're getting fined. Oh, the SEC ruled against them. The worst thing they can do is say that XRP is a stock, an equity. That's the worst thing they can do. The second worst thing, which is more likely than anything else, is they're going to make them pay a fine. Okay. So what, the largest fines that have been paid yet are 200 million? Sorry, yeah, 200 million, right? I think 300, was it Bitrue? I can't remember which one paid 300 billion. It was the biggest fine settled so far, okay? It's nothing. Sorry, 300 million. Ripple's going to get fined, I'm guessing, $1 billion. $1 billion. They have over, I looked it up, they have over $62 billion under roof and assets. Think about that. That's nothing. 1/60th of a fine, and they go on their way, and then they get a free pass to do everything. But here's where the insider trading tip comes in. The day that happens, you need to have some good dry powder waiting. I wouldn't be buying, if you're an XRP holder and believer, don't be buying dollar cost averaging your whole monthly fee into it today. Take a 5 or 20% and keep that aside and store it and store it and store it. Because what could happen in negative news that they have to pay a fine? It'll be, you know how it is, the media's, it'll be 3 days of throwing them through the mud, dragging them through the mud, and trying to explain why this is the worst thing that could ever happen to XRP. Well, my friends, that's the best thing that could happen to you and I. Why? Because it's going to plummet. It's going to go back down to below 20 cents. You imagine buying XRP right now for 20 cents? But let's stop and think about it. Anybody that knows anything about what they plan on doing in the future with this product, they've already said to themselves, it's got a bright future. $1 billion fine? Oh, sure. It's going to go down for a little bit, maybe 24 hours, maybe 48 hours, and it's going to bottom. And when it does, you're going to want to be the guy buying then, right then and there. And not only that, immediately upon that news and that fine being declared and done, it's going to open up to all Americans being able to purchase XRP. That's crazy, right? Is that a win-win? That's an opportunity that we're all looking for. Okay, let's see. Good news, we win. SEC favors Ripple. Good news, we win. Bad news, we win bigger. We have larger gains with bad news. Hang on, guys. This is going to be fun. And the longer it's been over a year, the longer, the more momentum I was talking about that it's building in this descending wedge. And it could be the perfect storm for you to just really pop one here. And this could be life-changing money for a lot of people. Again, not financial advice. It's something I'm going to be looking at. We're all looking for a buy opportunity. We all are. And we keep looking for, I'll get this home run token that nobody knows anything about. We have a home run token right here in the top 10. All right. I'm going to try and keep this video short. But where I really wanted to take this conversation, I'm going to do it in my next video, okay, is I have some experience with the SEC. I've actually been involved with a lawsuit. Went to trial with him, was deposed, it was many years ago, but I remember it well. So for all you XRP people out there, I'm going to tell a story in my next video about my experience with the SEC. And it's quite a story. It's amazing the negative press that they use, and it's done for no other reason than to simply make things volatile or make sure that their side wins. Or anyway, that's an upcoming video. It's going to be cool. I don't know too many people that have been on the side of the SEC where I actually sat in for a couple of weeks, sat with lawyers and heard their strategies and know why they do things and all those things as a broker back then, many years ago now. But I'm going to share that video with you guys coming up soon. So hang in there, guys. We got more stuff coming. Anyway, Danny, I hope that answers your story. Descending wedge, if it breaks out, it could be 9 times your money, not just 3 times your money. Okay, guys, we got more info coming. So if you like the video, maybe consider subscribing if you like more content like this. And if you want to hear my SEC XRP crypto inside story, that one's coming up, guys. Okay, thanks for being with me, and have a great day.